Kaden, 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 come cut this light on. Kaden. What up, what up, what up, man? Go turn yourself in, brother. Go turn yourself in, brother. You don't even need no lawyer. Save your money. I know you rich. I know you rich. But you don't need no money for this one. Don't waste your money. Leave your money for your family because you about to do life in jail. Don't waste your money on no attorneys because you're not going to need it in this case. Why waste your money on an attorney and you are already convicted, in my eyes, if you ask me? Because you should be speaking up after somebody that a 13-year-old that you was dating was found deceased in your car. You should be speaking up, brother. Turn yourself in, brother. I'm going to let this sit here for a second. For the people that don't know him, get to know him. Tell him to turn himself in. You ain't going to touch me, brother, because I'm going to call the police. You already did what you did. You got away with it if you ask me. Hello, Leah. Do you know of this case, Leah? Let me know if y'all know of this case right here. Turn yourself in, brother. Turn yourself in, brother. Turn yourself in, brother. Double tap for the light, guys. But we got a couple of more things. We're going to get back to him. I mean, that really got to me. I know y'all know about this case right here. Some of y'all, the people that's into politics. So she had a case that was brought up against her. Yeah, he's definitely weird. She had a case that was, and him. I don't know the names of them, but they, you know, obviously they in politics. But anyways, the cases got dismissed. The cases got dismissed. You know, for the people that do know these people, the cases got dismissed. I really don't have no comments on this unless y'all know anything about it. I don't have no comments on this because I'm not in a political game. I would not indulge in that. I don't vote. And I don't favor a Pacific party. I just don't indulge in politics, just period, because politics does nothing for my life and my way of living and my beliefs. Okay, you feel me? Yeah, but yeah, no, he's definitely a weirdo. He's definitely a weirdo. He need to be put under the jail. I mean, having a sexual relationship with a 13-year-old is already a big enough crime. But then to unalive her, yes, it's a very nasty game. That's why I don't want to get into it, because the thing about it is you become a target for your own beliefs. That's why I would not get into politics, because people get really aggressive over politics. If you say that you want to vote for this person, you get a whole lot of death threats from people. You can't believe in who you believe in. You can't vote for who you want to vote for. You know, that's just the problem. That's the problem in this world, you know. People's opinions and everything is really not respected. It's only respected when it's with certain people. Just put it like that. Okay. So I know y'all know Candy, a singer. What group she was in again? With T.I.'s wife?
Escape.
Now I ain't gonna lie. I don't. First of all, I don't agree with it on the man's side. So I also definitely don't agree with it on the woman's side. But Todd is up here having a conversation. Todd, you need to be a man, brother. Leave and don't take money that she's earned. But anyways, I don't believe in a divorce. I mean, I believe it should be nat. First of all, when it comes to mines, we never gonna have no court case like that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about, oh, you get this, you get that. That's not us. We not getting that. But he's a male, and he feel as though that he should get half of Candy's lifetime earnings. She's been an R&B singer for her whole life. She's earned away everything she has right now, even till the day with this guy Todd. She's earned it on a name because she made a name for herself, and nobody would know who Todd is if it wasn't for Candy. But you are a man. You shouldn't want to be named in half of Candy's things, because his clips that's going viral from him having conversations, just feeling like, I mean, we in this together, we family. He don't like to hear this is mine, this is mine. Now it's different when y'all live in a house together. Y'all can name each other stuff, but if you have a business that you built up by yourself, what nerve I have to say that that's half of my business after you promoted it with sweat and tears without me? You didn't even know me then. You promoted with sweat and tears, and now you got a successful business just for you to marry a man or a woman, and they say they want half of that. Why you can't go back to living the same exact way you live? Because guess what? For males, most males, I mean, but Todd is acting a little different. Todd is acting a little different. But for most males, males usually deal with that, you know, with women trying to take half of their money. Now he doing that, you know. But it just shows you that goes for anybody. If you come from poverty and you sit there and you get involved with somebody, you get involved with somebody that is rich and famous. When y'all leave, oh, of course, you know they want some of that. When they leave, when they divorce and things don't work out, they want half of that money. They still want to live the same way. They can't stand the fact if they separate from that person that they not gonna live the same way. Because first of all, let me say this: should nobody have to fight for half or nothing? Because if it's yours, you shouldn't have to fight for it. You feel what I'm saying? He would have to say that if he created something, he wouldn't have to speak like that. So let's start there. So when you try to fight, if something is yours, you shouldn't have to fight for half of it. But it just shows you in this world, when somebody has to fight for half of somebody's money, it's not theirs, because if it was tied to your name, you wouldn't have to fight. It would be directly in your account under your first and your last name. And it wouldn't be no question, because what's yours is yours. In life, what's yours is yours until you leave this world. You know? What up, Dragon Ball Kid? Yeah, I remember you. What up, Dragon Ball Kid? Yeah, I'm saying that's all I'm saying. You gotta be realistic. You gotta be realistic. And now they got these text messages over here. It really ain't saying too much, but this girl is basically, her name is, I guess, Jordan, and she's showing text messages from her and Offset, and she's claiming that Offset is trying to use her to set Stephen Diggs up, the football player that is currently with Cardi B, and they just had a baby. But not only that, but not only that, no, we got way more than 15 more days. We on day 12 right now. We doing over 100 days of live streaming. Yes, yes. But I mean, I don't see the setup in here. I don't see the setup in here. She showed these messages and say that Offset is trying to set Stephen Diggs up. Come on now, be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. Come on, man. Be real with yourself. I don't believe that Offset is trying to risk his career like the Bloods and the Crips and the gangsters. Offset just don't give me like he's a street dude like that right now. Offset, he does fashion. He dresses up, and you know he does those things. Thank you, Dragon Ball Kid. He's a pop star. He's a super artist. You feel what I'm saying? That's what he is. And so here goes Offset. accused of trying to set up Stephen Diggs. Egg model spills the receipts. And this is the receipt she has. This doesn't show a setup. This doesn't give me setup right here. This doesn't give me setup. But yeah, on to the next topic. So everything I'm giving y'all, I be on the social medias all day. So, you know, the things that y'all don't catch, if y'all don't catch it, you know, I'm going to catch it. Because I know a lot of y'all, when I'm bringing up these posts that I see on Instagram, I see a lot of y'all don't know about these things. So, you know, I just like to come update y'all, just in case y'all don't know. It might interest y'all, just in case it do interest y'all. If not, you know, that's totally fine. And if you got other topics that I don't know about, that you would like for me to discuss, just let me know, and let me know the name of the people involved, and I'll go Google it, pull it up, and we'll have a conversation about it. And this is totally wrong. That's one thing I could say. This is totally wrong. Why they had to take a picture of this lady while she was at an NBA game. I'm going to sit that there because this is wrong. Whoever did this, please come forward and expose yourself. Because why you had to do this lady like this? And if you ask me, she kind of looks like me a little bit. She kind of looks like my, by the forehead. I mean, I can imagine if she had my hair, my tattoos, and things like that. But whoever did this, whoever took this picture, y'all wrong. That's all I got to say. Look, let me tell y'all something. I don't drag for people and I don't make fun of people. But I tell you what, the way y'all did this lady, I'm going to stay out the mix, stay out your business, and just stay ahead of the game. But it really looks like she was at an NBA game trying to stay ahead of the game. I don't have no favorites. I love everybody. But I tell you what, she's staying ahead of the game. You see, she got floor seats. She made sure she was ahead of the game. You feel what I'm saying? She made sure she was ahead of the game. NBA. You feel me? They was wrong. They ain't had to do it like this. I just don't see no reason for that. You feel me? I don't see no reason for that. But we in here, man. Double tap for the like, man. Double tap for the like. Everybody's my favorite. I love everybody that support me the same way, you hear me? I love everybody the same way. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. But this is the guy. This is him. And he has some he has some messages and comments before he unalived Celeste. And these are basically signs that, damn, he had something going on in his head. Like, this is something like from a crime show, you know, a passion. This was a passionate way that he deceased somebody. It's something that he been wanting to do. It's something that turned him on. So this is the messages. Y'all could go ahead and I'll read it for y'all. It says, I remember laughing at one point. It got bad, man. Wait. I got to go to the beginning. I used to be addicted to watching gore videos. Do y'all know what gore videos is? I don't know about that. It must have a lot of violence or something in there. I used to, because he decapitated the girl. I used to desensitize myself. I saw a cartel execution on Reddit when I was 14. Wow. Boy, you belong under the jail, boy. We ain't gonna stop till you in there. Bye-bye. You have a blessed night. You feel what I'm saying? I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. Amen. Shout out to this boxer for giving out turkeys, for the, giving back to his neighborhood. Shout out to him. He's a famous boxer. Damn, I forgot it. Oh, Edgar Berlanga. That's his name. Do y'all know Edgar Berlanga? I mean, I know a lot of y'all don't watch what I watch. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what it is. Shout out to him though. Shout out to this guy. So this guy, you can't see all the words, but I basically tell y'all what it is.
All right, go sit down. Kaden, stop. Calm down. Just calm down. All right, go sit down. Your nose is fine. Go sit. Go. The bug is coming.
But basically, go inside. Yeah, but basically, this guy, whoever it was, they don't have a picture of him, but he won $22 million on a lottery ticket, and he basically gave half of that check to his friend. Him and his friend vowed to be loyal to each other for the rest of their lives, and that's what I'm talking about, and that's what family should do. That's what I do. That's what I do. I'm just not able to do it right now, but that's me. He literally halved his check with his best friend. I don't know why he didn't do it with family, but I would have did it with family. I would have helped the family out for sure. Double tap for the like. Yes, yes, indeed. Okay, and then we got this one too. I ran across this one too. I heard about this case. The skinny. Well, she basically the slender killer. That's who she is. She basically stabbed somebody to death. I don't know what happened. I don't know if she escaped, but they found her again. I don't know what's up with that, but she definitely got a mental problem. Bless her heart. She needs the help. Um, and being outside of jail is not for her for sure. For sure. But you can't see all the pictures. But this is all his. They basically put 5 women up here that was married, and this guy, football player Stephen Diggs, the one that they accusing Offset of trying to set him up. But this is basically Stephen Diggs. These are all married women that left their husbands and had babies with him around the same time. And he's not obligated to any of them. They left marriages just to get into something worse. But hey, to each his own. You feel what I'm saying? To each his own. Okay. Wait, what happened with Nebraska? 6 million lost, 600 million lost, foods closing. It's Nebraska. Oh, so this is a business in Nebraska. They basically lost $600 million due to the political war that they have. And let me just say that without sounding like I'm taking sides. And I mean, y'all could figure out and guess why his business is no longer doing good, tariffs and, so on and so on. So, this year he lost $600 million, this business right here in Nebraska. So, yeah, man, hey, they wrong for this too. That's for sure. He's staying ahead of the game. He making sure he's staying ahead of the game too. Facts. And look, this one thing I don't like. This one thing I don't like about this baddies thing and all these new reality shows is just not like it used to be back in the day. These TV shows just not like used to be back in the day. The reality shows, it wasn't all this fighting. The reality shows like The Real World and all. You remember The Real World and all those other shows? It was about they would get together in the house. If they did have a fight, it was on some stuff where something actually happened. These shows, they plan the fights. Back then, they didn't plan the fights. They really had fights for some real disagreements on those shows. Now, those are the shows that I did like. But these, how they making us black folks look, just like, it makes us look like that's what we about, just fighting and fighting and fighting. And these are all women, man. Women, like, we all got to stop doing anything just for money. But I understand in this life, I don't knock them. I might not agree with it, but I don't knock them because everybody has to make a living financially. But the guy that promotes this show, All respect to him, to all the cast, the baddies, all respect to them. You know, it's just this negativity persona that it has on the black community. You know, this shows this shows this show just shows the negative side of the black community, you know, and this is what we are seeing on the social media all day, every day, fighting and bashing each other and judging each other. Yeah. So you know how that go. You feel me? But yeah, man, that's about it for this show, y'all. I'll be back live at around 8 p.m. I'll see y'all then. Y'all have a blessed one. I'm about to spend a little bit of time with my kids, figure out some content, and I'll be back live to see y'all. Make sure y'all double tap the live. You know, I'm looking for a million friends. I would love to have friends. If you wouldn't mind being my friend, and if you want to be my friend, just subscribe. Make sure you double tap, comment, and like to support me. We going live for 150 days straight with no days off. Every day I'm changing my mind and upping my days that I'm gonna go live. But I'm literally not gonna have an off day for a very long time. I'm gonna be on live for months without taking a day off. So y'all have a blessed day. I'll see y'all later. Please join this movement and sub up. I appreciate y'all. If you love people, if you believe in good and if you believe in good and bad, and you know what good is and you know what bad is, please choose the right option and do the good thing. And it's free to support me and my family. Subscribe. Become my friend by subscribing to this YouTube channel. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll be back live in an hour.